China has always been a destination full of surprises and excitement for travelers, not only because of its famous landmarks like the Great Wall or bustling cities like Beijing and Shanghai. This country holds remarkable stories, from its deep cultural heritage spanning thousands of years to unique customs and phenomena found in few other places. As you explore China, you'll discover that it's not just the breathtaking landscapes or diverse cuisine, but even the smallest details of life and culture that will spark your curiosity. Let's dive deeper into some of the strange yet fascinating aspects of China, such as how they use pandas in diplomacy or the special role geese play in guarding property. There's much more to uncover, including unique culinary customs, the story of the Dwarf Kingdom theme park, and distinctive policies regarding Tibet. China continually piques the curiosity of visitors, so join us on a journey to discover the most distinctive features of this country. Giant pandas and diplomatic strategy. China has used pandas as a tool of soft diplomacy since the 1950s, when they became diplomatic gifts to friendly nations. These pandas are not only symbols of peace and goodwill, but also cultural icons beloved around the world. Interestingly, all pandas globally, regardless of their location, are owned by China and are only borrowed under specific agreements, which often include contributions to scientific research and conservation. This policy has helped China establish strong diplomatic ties with countries like the US, Japan, and many European nations. Beyond diplomacy, pandas play a crucial role in biodiversity conservation and breeding programs, with the largest center located in Sichuan Province. The Dwarf Kingdom Theme Park. Located in Kunming, the Dwarf Kingdom amusement park draws attention as all employees are individuals with dwarfism. While the park provides employment opportunities for a marginalized group, it has faced mixed reactions, with some accusing it of perpetuating discrimination. However, many participants see it as a platform for self-empowerment and building a close-knit community. The park's employees not only handle services, but also perform artistic shows, including singing, dancing, and acrobatics, offering visitors a unique cultural experience in a special space. Despite criticism that the park exploits physical differences for profit, supporters argue that it gives individuals with dwarfism a chance for employment, independence, and a better quality of life. Guard geese, a substitute for guard dogs. In some rural areas of China, people choose geese instead of dogs for guarding. Geese are known for their sharp observation skills and loud calls that can alert owners to intruders or wild animals. With strong legs and painful pecks, geese can become formidable bodyguards. Additionally, geese are highly loyal and harder to bribe with food or friendly gestures compared to dogs. In some places, geese are even trained to work alongside police or military forces in security tasks. Using geese as guards is not only an interesting alternative, but also more cost-effective than keeping dogs, offering other benefits like egg and meat production. Unusual cuisine: boy eggs and their medicinal value. Tongzi Dan, or boy eggs, is a unique specialty in Dongyang, Zhejiang Province, China. These eggs are boiled in the urine of young boys who haven't reached puberty, a tradition that has existed for centuries. Locals believe that the dish helps reduce body heat, improves blood circulation, and treats joint-related ailments. Though this method of preparation may shock and be difficult for foreigners to accept, for locals, it is a long-standing tradition believed to hold medicinal value passed down through generations. The dish is typically served in the spring and is seen as a way to balance the body after a cold winter. However, the medicinal claims of boy eggs remain controversial and have yet to be proven by modern science. Reincarnation in Tibet and government control. Tibet is renowned for its system of lamas and the belief in the reincarnation of religious leaders, particularly the Dalai Lama. According to tradition, after a lama passes away, Their soul is believed to be reborn in a new body, and disciples seek out the child showing signs of the reincarnated Lama. However, since 2007, China has enforced Decree No. 5, which requires all Lama reincarnations to be approved by the state. This has sparked strong opposition from the Tibetan Buddhist community and internationally, as many see the government's intervention as an infringement on religious freedom and a disruption to the process of identifying the next Dalai Lama. Experts suggest that China's policy aims to strengthen political control over Tibet, where movements for independence and religious freedom are ongoing. The meaning of colors in Chinese culture. Colors in China are not merely aesthetic elements but hold profound spiritual and cultural meanings. Red is seen as a symbol of luck, prosperity, and happiness. It appears everywhere during important events, such as weddings, the Lunar New Year, and store openings, in the form of lanterns, red envelopes, and traditional attire. Yellow symbolizes royalty, nobility, power, and prosperity, and only emperors and members of the royal family were permitted to wear yellow garments. In contrast, white is associated with mourning and death, typically worn during funerals or memorials. Black often represents authority, mystery, and intimidation, traditionally used in official clothing of ancient government officials. These symbols have been deeply ingrained in Chinese beliefs and consciousness over generations, creating a unique cultural value system. Gender imbalance crisis. China is currently facing a demographic crisis due to gender imbalance, mainly stemming from its one-child policy and the cultural preference for boys over girls. The one-child policy, implemented in 1979 to control population growth, led many families to prioritize having sons, resulting in selective abortions and a significant disparity in the number of boys compared to girls. According to statistics, China now has around 116 boys for every 100 girls, a figure far beyond the normal range. This imbalance has created not only difficulties in marriage for many men, but also societal problems like human trafficking, forced marriages, and gender-related crimes. The gender imbalance also affects family structures and the long-term sustainability of social development. Shengnu women and social pressure. In modern Chinese society, single women over 27 years old are often labeled as shengnu, or leftover women. Although most of these women are highly educated with stable careers and independent lives, they still face immense pressure from family and society to get married. Traditional beliefs hold that a woman is only considered successful if she gets married and has children, creating significant pressure on shengnu. Matchmaking events and marriage festivals have become common, with some families hiring matchmakers or using matchmaking services to help their daughters marry. Despite the rise of feminism and increasing numbers of women choosing to remain single, discrimination and societal expectations remain high, leading many women to feel compelled to abandon their careers to meet social standards of marriage. The Great Wall of China and Sticky Rice Secret. The Great Wall of China, one of the 7 wonders of the world, is not only impressive for its immense size, but also for its unique construction techniques. One of the secrets that have allowed this structure to endure for millennia is the mortar used to bind the bricks, made from a mixture of sticky rice and lime. Sticky rice is rich in amylopectin, a special glue-like substance that binds better than traditional mortar, helping the structure withstand harsh weather conditions and erosion over time. Thanks to the combination of ancient technology and the skills of builders, the Great Wall has survived wars, massive storms, and remains a symbol of the resilience and strength of the Chinese people. The Forbidden City, symbol of power and culture. Located in the heart of Beijing, the Forbidden City is the world's largest palace and was the residence of the Ming and Qing emperors for over 500 years. This structure not only symbolizes imperial power, but is also a massive cultural heritage of China. Covering an area of over 720,000 square meters, with 980 buildings and thousands of rooms, the Forbidden City was built with masterful architectural techniques and meticulous attention to detail. Every aspect of the palace's architecture holds feng shui significance, from the orientation of the buildings to the colors and materials used. The Forbidden City also houses priceless works of art, from paintings and porcelain to imperial treasures, serving as a treasure trove of Chinese culture. Today, it stands as one of the world's most famous tourist destinations, attracting millions of visitors each year to marvel at and learn about China's rich history. China's railway network and rapid development. China boasts the world's largest railway network, with over 146,000 kilometers of tracks, including high-speed rail lines. The high-speed rail system, known as the China Railway High Speed, CRH, has expanded at an astonishing rate in just a few decades. Today, China's high-speed trains can reach speeds of up to 350 kilometers per h, connecting major cities like Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, and Chongqing, significantly improving travel convenience. This network not only benefits transportation, but also plays a crucial role in regional economic development, bridging the gap between provinces and cities. In particular, new high-speed rail lines extending to rural areas have boosted tourism, trade, and improved the quality of life for people in remote regions. Record-breaking traffic jam. The 12-day-long traffic jam on the Beijing-Tibet Expressway, Highway 110, in August 2010, is one of the worst traffic events in history. Despite being only about 100 kilometers long, thousands of trucks and cars were stuck, unable to move due to road repairs, excessive vehicle congestion, and natural factors like heavy rain. Drivers were trapped for hours or even days, unable to move, causing severe disruptions in the supply of goods and services, especially food and fuel. This event not only highlighted poor traffic management, but also prompted the Chinese government to invest heavily in improving transportation infrastructure to keep up with the country's rapid economic and urbanization growth. People living in Yaodong caves, preservation and development. The traditional Yaodong cave houses are unique homes carved into hillsides in northern China, particularly in Shanxi and Shanxi provinces. Around 35 million people still live in these homes, taking advantage of natural insulation to stay warm in winter and cool in summer without consuming much energy. These cave houses have existed for thousands of years, becoming part of China's cultural heritage. Today, with modern development on the rise, the government and conservationists are working to protect Yaodongs from fading away while modernizing them to meet contemporary living standards. Preservation projects focus not only on maintaining heritage, but also on creating sustainable development models based on traditional architecture, contributing to environmental protection and preserving national identity. Ping pong and soccer, China's sports legacy. Although table tennis, known as ping pong, originated in England, it has become China's national sport since the 1950s. After Mao Zedong declared that table tennis symbolized national unity and strength, it quickly developed into a source of pride for the Chinese people. Chinese table tennis players like Deng Yaping and Ma Long have won countless gold medals at the Olympics, maintaining China's dominance on the global stage. Meanwhile, modern soccer can trace its roots to the ancient game of Cuju, an ancient sport dating back to the Han Dynasty that is considered the first form of soccer in the world. With rules similar to modern football, Cuju had a significant influence on the development of sports in China, proving that the country played an important role in global sports history. While Chinese soccer has not yet reached the heights of table tennis, the government is investing heavily in its development, aiming to build a strong national team in the future. If you also love discovering fascinating things from all over the world, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and become part of the Eagle Discovery community.